Hi everyone, you're very welcome to Classic English Academy Plus. I am Bob and we have got another new story today. Well, today's story is about job opportunities. In fact, we have got a lot of opportunities in life, and having a decent job opportunity is one of them. It can be a great thing and change our whole life. Today we are going to talk about some special companies that they deal with their employees very well. Let's get in the lesson and see what we are going to do today. Well, we have story number 9 and very important information. Well, it is about job and job opportunities. Well, in fact, when we talk about job, we talk about half of the life, half of it, not all of it. Some people are deep in their job. I don't believe it is a good idea. I think that people should share some time to study, some time to do some great job like going for a gym and spending time with friends and families, as well as having or looking for a decent job, a great job that they like. In the examinations and speaking part especially, you're going to talk about your job. Well, maybe your job is not very interesting. You are interested in your job, but it is not a very interesting job. Maybe it is opposite. You're not interested in your job, but your job is interesting, really. And many people think opposites, or maybe not. But your dream job is something very different. Maybe you do not have your dream job exactly. You do not have any idea about a dream job. And by reading some different kinds of texts, you find perfect answers to a lot of questions in examinations. Let's read the story and then we come back to do the details, see how the details are important to produce a better text maybe. Maybe you're in the beginning, but after 10, 20, 30 reading stories, reading texts, and think how to produce and reproduce some of them and connect some of the others, you're going to be a skillful, a very professional storyteller. But those stories are mostly based on real facts or maybe wishes that you have in your imagination and you are working hard for them. Let's read the story and come back again. In some families today, both the mother and the father have jobs outside the home. This can make it difficult to take care of the children. To help, some companies are changing the work rules. These companies are trying to be more family-friendly. It seems that these companies are in fact trying to help the families that they have a better condition. Well, we can understand after reading this. What are companies doing to become family-friendly? Many companies are allowing their employees to work flexible hours. With flexible hours or a flex time, people can work full-time, but they do not have to work a 9-to-5 schedule. Some employees choose to come in early and leave early. Some employees choose to work 10 hours one day and 6 hours the next. Most companies say that flexible hours increase productivity. In the United States, about 1/3 of full-time employees have flexible work schedules. Okay, perfect. It is perfect job. It can be my dream job too. Yes. Family-friendly companies also allow 2 employees to share one job. Each employee does half the job and gets half the salary. In the United States, 27% of companies offer some kind of job sharing. This is interesting. I believe that it is a perfect opportunities for a lot of people. Many family-friendly companies also give paid leave to both parents when a baby is born. In many companies, employers have to give female workers time off before and after the birth of a child. In the United States, for example, female employees get 12 weeks of unpaid time off. New mothers can stay at home, but they do not get their salary. In some countries, employers have to give all workers paid leave for the birth of a child. In Finland, for example, both male and female employees get paid leave. Women get 105 days of paid leave and men get 42. The way people work is changing. For many people, that's a good thing. Perfect. I believe that it is my dream job. If you are asked to talk about your present job, you can, explain and really describe it by details. You really need to write it down and think about all the details several times and repeat it for yourself or exchange it with some of your friends. Even you can write a description of your job opportunities that you have had and the job that you are doing now and send it to me. Well, if you are going to be asked about how to talk about your dream job, you can come to this story and talk about family-friendly companies. This can be your dream job. Maybe you have a better idea. Please put it in comments if you have a better dream job and you are ready to explain and talk about it. Yes, we really need to prepare a lot of things before we go to exam, but we are not going to memorize anything. We are just trying to have more and more experience about the details of the things that we have. Let's get in and started from the beginning for the details. Okay. In many families today, family ends with Y. We have a consonant before Y. The L is a consonant, is not a vowel. So we need to put it to I and add ES for make it plural. Today, and we have a comma here. This is not the starter of the sentence. This is only a phrase. Both the mother and father. Okay, both the mother and father is the starter. Look at it. And it is more than one. The starter is more than one single person. So we need to bring have, not has. Be careful. We do not say mother, okay, both the mother and father has. We say the mother has or the father has. But when we say both the mother and father, we need to bring have. Jobs, so there are two people. The job must be plural too. outside the home, not the house. Be careful. Outside the home. Okay? This can make it difficult, okay, to take care of children. Take care of somehow is look after. It is an idiom, the first idiom of the text. In fact, to help, it means to help these families. But we do not say it to help these families. We just write to help. And we put comma. Then we start a sentence. A sentence starts with a starter and the verb. This is a starter. Some companies are changing. This present continuous, talking about now. We are talking about now and around the time of speaking. Some companies are changing the work rules. Do not say the job rules. It is a fixed phrase. Be careful. Fixed phrase. Well, the fixed phrases are the word that most of the time, no, it is a kind of a word that most of the time knows its pairs, work rules, okay? These companies are trying to be more family friendly. Family friendly, of course, is an adjective. Why? Because we have more here. This more is comparing between these companies and the other companies. This is very, very important. Okay, we have some other companies too. What are companies doing to become family friendly? It is a question. What are, it is to be for present continuous in a question form. Many companies are allowing their employees to work flexible hours. Of course, flex is a noun and is here we have an adjective, flexible hours. But flexible hours or flex time, look at it. If we are going to, well, introduce the first noun with a nickname or with another form, with another possible form that we have it in the language, we need to put two commas and bring or here. With flexible hours or flex time. People can work full time. Yes, they can work full time too, but they don't have to. Don't have to. Have to is something that you really need to do it. Here we have it in a negative form. We don't have to work a 9 to 5 schedule or a schedule. 9 to 5 is a rule. Yes, of course. It is a kind of general idea. 9 to 5 is an adjective. We have connecting here things to put these three nouns to make it one complex adjective. I believe that it is a complex adjective because it has got three parts. So it's an adjective, a schedule, a 9 to 5 schedule. You really need to add these hyphen here and here. Some employees, those people who work in an office and well, somewhere, anywhere, choose to come in. Come in means arrive, and leave is opposite. It is an idiom. Come in is idiom. Some employees choose to work 10 hours one day and 6 hours the next day, but we do not repeat the next day. Okay, you say one day, the next day. We do not say day here. It is not necessary. Okay, most companies say that flexible hours increase, add productivity. Productivity is the essence of the time that you really put all your energy, your mind on a job, and it makes perfect. In the United States is the adverb of place. We are going to emphasize about a place, and we need to add a comma right here. And then start a sentence. About 1/3, yeah, okay, here, 1/3 of full-time employees. This is full-time is an adjective again here, plus a noun. And this noun can be singular or plural. This is plural. So we have here, not has, we have flexible work schedules. Great. In the United States, about 1/3 of full-time employees have flexible work schedules. What do they do in other times? Yes, they are busy with their life. Maybe they are doing a course. Maybe they are busy with their families. They have got a special people in their families that they have to take care. Okay? So they're not going to change their job, or they are not going to get into trouble, but they can come along and leave at the same time, work. And this is perfect, I believe. Yes, this is a great opportunity for a lot of people. Let's see what we have family-friendly companies do for us. Well, they say that family-friendly companies also allow two employees to share one job. It is perfect too. Each employee does half the job. Each is going to talk about one person. So we have does here as the main verb. Be careful, this is the main verb, okay? Half the job. And gets, again we have the second verb with third condition. You see, we have got third person, third singular person. We have got a third condition. I mean, a person who is not here now. Each employee, one person, does the main verb, gets another main verb. And we have got two verbs, both of them with third singular person s or es. Do you remember O? We need to add es, the verbs that ends with some letters like O. Half the salary. In the United States, 27% of companies offer. When we are talking about the 27% out of 100%, it means that we are talking about more than one company. And that is going to help us to choose the right verb for the subject or the starter. So this is a plural. When you say 27% of, okay, parks, cities, companies, people, you're talking about more than one person. So we cannot say offers here. No, we have to say offer. Some kind of job sharing. When we say some kind of, we do not need to put s here. Be careful. Some kind of, okay? We say this too. Some kind of job sharing. Do not say job sharings. No, we don't say that. Job sharing. Okay. Many family-friendly companies also give paid leave to both parents when a baby is born. That is great. A new baby is born. A baby is born. In many countries, employers, those people who hire you, have to give female workers, if you are a female, time off. Time off is the time that you do not need to go to work. Before and after the birth of a child. Before it, some weeks, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, okay? Maybe 4 weeks, a month. And sometime, some long time, okay, after the birth of a child. In the United States, for example, okay, for example, you see, just is after the subject of the verb, not in the beginning of the sentence. So we need to put it into comma with for in a small letter, not capital letter. Female employees, we are talking about more than one person, get 12 weeks of unpaid time off. Unpaid is a way that they do not pay you any salary. New mothers can stay at is an idiom. Stay at home. But they don't get their salary. In some countries, employers have to give all workers paid leave. Paid leave is the money that you receive when you are not at work and it is your right. For the birth of a child, or maybe you're sick or unwell or ill or somehow you're in trouble. In Finland, it's a perfect example. I do like this. For example, both male and female employees get paid leave. It's perfect. Women get 105 days of paid leave. Oh, see, that's very great. And men get 42 days. The way people work is changing. Really, it is changing. For many people, that is a good thing. What is your job? Okay. Can you talk about it? What's your dream job? Oh. What do you think about a perfect job? Well, it helps me to do a lot of things. For instance, I like to do a language. I like to have a course of, for instance, an art class or anything. So I can somehow manage the time with my workplace. What, for instance, do you think about a perfect job or job opportunity or anything? Well, in fact, when you are ready to talk about a lot of kinds, yes, of things that you have in mind, it means that you have already prepared everything. When you can talk about variety of things, it means that you have already experienced this. You're going to get a mark from your experienced language. We are trying to, in fact, experience all the details. I'm trying to give you the idea of examinations as well as reading stories with you to improve your language step by step, because you really need vocabularies, grammar, idioms, a lot of proverbs, a lot of different things. At the same time, information about different important situations that you are usually in, and you need to talk about it in examinations, in real world, with your friends, anywhere, everywhere. Almost everything is important in English language. I believe that is important in all languages. There is no difference. In your mother tongue, you really need to be ready to talk about the place that you live, the city that you live, your friends, your job, the opportunities that you have in life, those that you missed, those that you are using, those that you lost, and a lot of different issues, conditions, and things that you are interested in. For instance, some kinds of sports, arts, and so many other things. Just imagine, there are so many. So step by step, we are going to have a perfect practice on details. Talk about a city, that you live. Talk about a country that you like to travel. Talk about, the job that you have. Talk about the good points of the job that you have, the weak points of the job that you have. Talk about a good improvement in your job and a lot of different issues. I hope that you make a list of all these and little by little try to answer them. Show that to your teacher. And if you do not have, I will be here ready to correct all your ideas and send them back to you. Just you can send me through the email. Do not forget to hit the like, comment, and forward it to your great friends. Have a nice time. See you. Bye.